This is going to be short and sweet. I just wanted to set the record straight on something. A pretty major automotive blog coincidentally posted on the same day that I posted about how much I love the new Hurricane engine and the Grand Wagoneer, and how in a smaller car with more horsepower, it's just going to be insane. The headline was, to paraphrase, I'll post it up on the screen, but it was like, it was something along the lines of the new Hurricane gets worse gas mileage than the old V8. And when you read the article, if you don't know anything about anything, you might think like, oh wow, he's making some really good points. But if you do know something about something, if you know, you know, he's not comparing the correct engines. So there's two versions of the Hurricane. There's the standard output, which is 420 horsepower and 469 foot-pounds of torque. And then there's the high output, which in the Grand Wagoneer is 500 foot-pounds and 510 horsepower. And that will be increased to 550 horsepower in the version that's going to go in the 6-pack Charger. So what whoever wrote this article did was they compared the e-torque Hemi, which was a mild hybrid, to a 5.7 liter mild hybrid. They compared that to the high output Hurricane. The high output Hurricane is replacing the 6.4, not the 5.7. The high output Hurricane gets much better gas mileage than the 6.4, and it's way more not way more powerful, but you can tell the difference. It is quicker, it is more responsive. Like, it's an incredible engine. Now, if you want to do a straight comparison, whether you do the e-torque 5.7 or the regular 5.7 Hemi, the standard output Hurricane is gonna compare very favorably. But you can't take a replacement for the 6.4 and compare it to the old 5.7 and be like, oh, see, it gets worse gas mileage. Like, it's a totally different, it's apples to oranges. It's not the same thing. So you got to be kind of, obviously these days with the way all media is, not just automotive or, political or whatever it is, you kind of got to do your homework. And it's kind of disappointing that it gets this headline because, the same day I posted something about how incredible the Hurricane was, this headline, people are screenshot it and send it to me, that's basically saying I'm full of crap because this guy wrote that the Hurricane is worse than the outgoing Hemi as far as, efficiency and whatever, all that stuff. And he's wrong. He's just flat out wrong. So I don't know how a publication that's supposed to be pretty well, I don't know. They're one of the bigger blogs. So how you have a guy write a piece that's just complete bullshit, it's kind of beyond me. It's pretty simple. Compare the 5.7 to the standard output Hurricane and compare the 6.4 to the high output Hurricane. And then you've got something to work with. So I just wanted to set that out there. Like, this engine is rad. And I know that some people I'm going to miss the sound of the V8 for sure, 100%. I already do. But you can't argue the efficiency and the power. You just can't. It's better. And I think, engines evolve over time. The Hemi had a really good run, and it performed well. It had good gas mileage compared to competition for how much power it had. And a lot of that is putting the right engine in the right car or the right vehicle. So that's it. I just wanted to clarify that because that article it's just wrong. It just is. So take that for what it's worth, and don't if you're wondering about this new future internal combustion engine that Stellantis is putting out there, it is better than the Hemi.